sure about that?
All right. Give me a second, making sure we are up and we are live. I was like, I definitely want to come across. Okay. All right, guys, we are live. We are back again. All right. Okay, this is your boys here at the Truth Media Podcast. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? Welcome
Jesus.
back.
Oh my god, it feels so goddamn good. As we mentioned in our last episode, we wanted to keep giving you guys the fire to break in 2024. As you guys know, your boys here at the Truth Media Podcast have been going on this journey for about 3 years now. I think we started at the pandemic. Is it 3? Not yeah, about 3 years now. At least 3 or 4 years now.
We started during the pandemic or before the pandemic?
I think it was May. I think it was like May 2021. It was either May 2021 or 2020 when we started on Anchor doing audio. So it's kind of crazy to think about how far that we've come at this channel. And we are now YouTube at 200 subscribers, 200 plus subscribers at this point.
Wow, let's
And
go.
and yeah, it's one for the books, guys. You guys, I think we are at 206 subscribers at the moment, and it is because of y'all. It's because of y'all that we've been able to do this. So please, bear with us as we continue to do it live. All right. So, before we get into the episode, let me introduce the cast. This is your boy Q Fusion Reacts and my co-host.
Double A half, y'all. What's good?
Okay, so guys, as you all know, presidential election 2024 of 2024 is around the corner. There's a ton of debates. There's a ton of conversations that are taking place as to who will be roaming the head of this beloved country, right? And along that period of time, there has been a figure. I don't know if it's going to get a shadow banned or not, but there is a figure that stands above the rest that has caught the ire of a former NBA, All Star, in Charles Barkley. Right. So if you have not heard, there was some comments made by Charles Barkley on the Gayle King show that were pretty inflammatory and insightful. And so what I wanted to do, if you haven't seen those comments yet, I wanted to give you a chance to be able to take a look at it. Where we'll walk you through kind of what the heck happened. We'll give our reaction, as you know we do here at the Truth Media Podcast, and we'll give it to y'all raw, uncut, no condom, and hopefully you guys are ready. Okay, so before I get into the video, is there anything I'm missing?
No, sir.
All right, cool. So let's do the first one. So what we'll do, just to give you guys a little bit of the agenda for today's video, we will talk about the video, right? That in question, and then it looks like Charles Barkley has already tucked his tail and has delivered some insight, right, on where the comments maybe came from or what an apology or what have you. But as you know, he's a company man, so he decided to walk back the comments. So we'll take a look at that conversation and see what happened. All right, so let's start with this. All right, here we go.
Normally, we're sitting here and we don't make the news, but this past week, Charles, I don't know if you know, but you've been in the news for some comments you made on our last show. Do you remember, dear, what you said?
I do remember what I said.
Okay, we'll rotate.
Ooh, she ain't shit.
If I see a black person walking around with Trump mugshot, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Charles,
No, Gail,
Charles,
Gail.
you really can't say that because you don't mean that.
Oh, I mean that sincerely.
But if you see somebody, a black person with a Donald Trump,
I'm gonna punch him right in the
punch
eye.
him in the face.
Gail, I promise you.
Oh, so it looks like, guys, a special treat. It looks like we don't even have to get into the apology video because this is going to be, it gives us a little bit of both. We're going to get the comments he made, as you've already heard some of them so far, and we'll also be giving his reaction to all of the uploads. So what we're going to do is listen to the comments that were made, give our reaction, and then watch this conversation take place. So that way we can, kind of see how this all evolves. All right.
I would bail you out. I would bail you out.
You're not gonna.
What the hell?
You like what the hell, Charles? You
Be
like
my first call.
Jesus. And I paused it, which is incredible.
Now, it's so funny because before
All right. So those were the comments. So your reactions about her in the comments.
well, first I just want to give some context to the viewers that may or may not know, or that may not know what Trump had said to incite this comment from Charles Barkley. What Trump said was that, I'm paraphrasing here. Basically, black people, we have a shared connection, and they understand me now because of what's going on with me in the court system, how I'm being done dirty and run through, yada yada. And he believes that black people are resonating. He's resonating more with black people because of that, and that's why Trump said that. I mean, not Trump. That's why Charles Barkley said what he said. So my reaction to what Charles Barkley said was, is it's funny how people, when they get old, they get scared and they say things contrary to what they used to say when they were young. When Charles Barkley was young, he was known for saying anything and being basically kind of blunt, right? That was Charles. Like, he's gonna tell it like it is. Charles is gonna, always, he's a true speaker, yada yada. Basically, one can make the correlation or the connection that a young Charles Barkley and Donald Trump are akin. They're akin. They're both straight shooters. Donald Trump would say, "I'm a straight shooter. I tell her how I see it." Then Charles Barkley used to be that. He's not that anymore, clearly. So I was thinking to myself, well, that's pretty interesting that you would say all that, Charles. But the more damning thing, to me is that you're threatening physical violence on quote unquote black people because of their thoughts and beliefs. You're going to assault, mind you, Charles Barkley, you're 6'5", close to 300 pounds, gotta be. You're going to assault the layman black person out there? And I'm knowing you, Charles Barkley, you wouldn't put your hand on a woman, right? So you're talking about the black males out there. So you're going to just start going around slugging black males because they have a shirt that incites you to such a degree? You sound like a pansy, Charles Barkley. Look, I don't know what happened to you, but you are not the Charles Barkley that I knew growing up watching basketball, man. You are not him. Even post the basketball years, you're somebody brand new. So my thoughts was, we gotta sit his ass down somewhere. Okay, stop putting the damn microphone in front of this guy, because he done checked himself into that old folks retirement home where it's like basically all he's gonna spew out is old, washed, retired ass, quote unquote old black talking points when it comes to politics. Oh yeah, the Republicans and the Democrats this, and hey, we're for freedom, and all this other stuff. He just said, him and Stephen A. Smith on Stephen A. Smith's podcast, oh, I stand up and I protect the LGBTQ and all that stuff, and I'm this and that. But yet you turn around and say you're gonna punch niggas in the face, right? So you want to chit chat, kiki, and haha, hold hands with the fucking the Rainbow Coalition, but then you would literally punch your people in the face for thinking whatever it is that they want to think and believing what they want to believe.
Jesus is Lord.
Right? Right. Okay, Charles Barkley. Okay. Yeah. That's the freedom, right? That's the freedom you was talking about, right? That if not authoritarianism at its finest, I don't know what the fuck is. I don't know what the fuck that is. Because somebody he didn't even say if they're gonna vote for Trump or not. He said if they got the fucking shirt on. The nigga could have had no shirt and someone said, "Here, put this on, put something on." Oh, okay. Here comes Charles Barkley walking down the street. Oh, God. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Charles Barkley, I loved you growing up, man. I just wanted your autograph. Now you're getting punched in the face because you're wearing a shirt that has Trump's mugshot on it. Whether you're going to vote for him or not, whether you're for him or not. Felons can't. So if a felon's wearing the shirt, you're going to punch them too, Charles Barkley? What the fuck?
The come up is going to be real. The come up is going to be real.
And also, there's a piece that they didn't add. That's why I don't like the snippet too much, because what he also said was what Donald Trump said was so disrespectful to black people. It was so disrespectful. How could y'all sit there and let him say that and then y'all not be upset? I would have walked out. He said, I would have walked out. I wouldn't have sat there and this and that and the third. And when he said that, I'm thinking to myself, so when went on the Breakfast Club and was like, oh, hot sauce in the chicken, that was disrespectful. When Joe Biden said, you're not black if you don't vote for me, that wasn't disrespectful. I didn't hear you saying shit about people should be punching people in the face because of neither one of those goddamn things. Neither one. But now Trump says this, and now you are so incensed that you're going to freaking punch people in the face because they wear a shirt? And that wasn't disrespectful to black people? What, Hillary, Rodham, Clinton, and Joe, whatever the fuck this nigga's middle name is, can't get right Biden, all right? That wasn't disrespectful for the quote-unquote black folk, right? Like, come on, man. Come on.
All right. So, thank you, my good sir. That was very well put. This is when I heard this comment that was made, I just that's all I can think about Charles, man. It's gotten to that point where, yes, as my co-host mentioned, he is that get off my porch country bumpkin, right? That we have loved, right, because of his country bumpkin remarks. And yet we are putting so much credence. This is the same guy, right, that still doesn't know how to operate a social media account, right? He's the same guy that if you saw the funny bit between him and Shaq, where Shaq was like, "Hey, when you post on your IG, remember to hashtag OnlyFans on it." I mean, god damn it, man. God damn it, guys. This is the guy, man. He's sitting there like, is that for only my fans? Is that for only my fans? Come on now. This is what we are doing, guys. This is the problem. He is a conduit to a bigger issue that exists in this community, where there is so much need to let words dictate violence. I don't understand how a man who is 60, at least he's got to be 60 by now, making money, he's got all these things in his back pocket, probably making at least 10 plus mil from his obligations, his financial obligations, and yet he still has the mindset to come on to a syndicated show on a national platform and to literally boast about, not just once, not just twice, three times at least, about how I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bump him in the head. I'm gonna bump him in the head. No, girl, you ain't gonna bail me out. He ain't gonna have to bail me out. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm a Krispy Kreme, got a hole in the middle. Shaquille O'Neal. All right, that's the guy that we are fucking listening to right now. And there are people, and the thing that boggles my mind is that there are people that literally heard this and were probably in some podunk, insert city, black city, going, yeah, that's right, yeah. They're
Go
fucking,
ahead, you know it. You
they were
know it.
like, yeah, that's our ninja. That's the real Charles coming out. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
right.
fuck is wrong
Yeah.
with y'all? I wish he would. I wish if I did. I honestly, I don't have none of this shit. But if I did, I wish he would put his hands on me. Because guess what's gonna happen for him? I'm going straight. I'm going straight to the police. Go ahead, find me now. It's gonna be like, get him out, Charles. Get him out of here. Because I'm gonna get that money. I'm about to come up for real. You are not about to put your hands on me, sir, over a goddamn t-shirt, and I'm not about to make some money off your big ass. All right, that's really where he's so. It's not even like laughable to think about how his comment does not even just translate into reality, because I'm sure he's not. If he just. I don't know who's in his circle who would even allow for him to just be bopping people in the head just because you have a t-shirt on with something that you don't like. How the hell? If I'm his lawyer team, I'm like, whoa. Shut the fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? Or they could be like, ooh, we about to money, because they about to really start working out. They weren't working before, they working now. They working right now. He went straight to that team and was like, wait, hold on. Did I say something wrong? And was I not allowed to say that? What's the damage? What's the damage? What's the damage? Yeah, Charles. You lost your deal with Nike. You lost. Inside the NBA is talking about non-extension. Yeah, you are in it right now unless you make an apology. And so, look and behold, we are here, right, where this apology is being. It looks like it's going to start manifesting itself throughout the course of this conversation, where he will walk back his nonsensical comments. Anything before I continue this charade that's about to take place?
Yeah, one thing. Let us know what y'all think about the first part in the comments below.
Ooh,
Do you
yes.
agree with Charles Barkley?
Yes.
Do
Are
you
y'all about to be out
disagree?
here? Are y'all about to be out here? No, and not even just the black. You what? Because I know there's some of y'all that are Susie Bandit, Susie Liberty. Y'all want to be out here toting the flag like your mother, like your Susan B. Anthony. Great. Are y'all gonna start bopping people because they're wearing Trump t-shirts? Is that the way to get what you need done for the country that you love?
Yeah.
Okay, or that you probably don't love, but you say you do, just to kind of get the Trump supporters off your back. What? Just tell us in the comment section. Is this a viable strategy to shut the white man down? Okay, let us know. Slapping your own people. Is that the right way to go about the narrative? All right.
Excuse me.
Oh, well, this is taking some time to.
Took this
Here we
show
go.
before we agreed, because Charles and I, we have to say this, neither one of us were looking for another job. And CNN called and they had this great idea, you and I together, which I thought was really fun. And people said, aren't you worried about things Charles would say? And I said to you, you're a grown-ass man. You say exactly what you think, and you take responsibility for everything you say.
Yes.
And so it's not like you just willy-nilly say stuff for clickbait, right?
I always know the response, and I always know how much gasoline I'm putting on the fire.
Okay.
Of course.
So in that vein, that clip that you all just saw has been seen millions of times, and there have been quite a few articles written about it, and that's before we even get to the social media comments, which look a lot like.
Hold up. Let's take a look at some of these comments.
Yeah.
Let's look at
Charles Barkley
they couldn't wait for this one. They've been looking for this one for a minute. Charles Barkley says he's gonna punch some black Trump supporters in the face. Daily Wire, they couldn't wait for this. Fox. Oh, they're about to put 10-time Hall of Famer. Yeah, NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley threatens any black person flaunting. They went into it, flaunting Donald Trump's mugshot. It's on site for these ninjas. All right, when it comes to Donald Trump, TMZ says Charles Barkley vows to punch any black person wearing Trump mugshot. Oh God. Ooh, man. If I'm going right outside this house and I'm wearing a Trump t-shirt ASAP. Come on now. Hit me, ninja. Hit me.
gentleman.
Please.
He's very large. He's wearing
Hey,
a
these student loans,
mugshot.
Ninja.
He's wearing a mugshot of the T-shirt or photoshops of large men wearing the T-shirt that say, "I hear Charles Barkley's looking for me." They all think that you are ready to run around punching people.
Oh shit! Yo,
Is that Evander Holyfield? I like Evander Holyfield.
I don't know who these two big. Obviously, this is Mike Tyson. I'm not sure who this guy, but I'm sure they're guys that fight for a living. So, Charles, hey, if you're looking for some individuals ready and suited to spar with you about your comments, they are ready and able. So,
hit me
please,
first. Hit me first, Charles.
Yeah.
Hit me first.
Yeah, please. Yeah, he got the boxing gloves on already. He like, come on now. Mike Tyson crazy.
Donald Trump. Now I know when you say that was just you making a point. That's not something you would literally do going around attacking people, right?
Well, let me say, is this my camera right there? I want to make sure people can hear me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Number one, obviously, I'm not gonna go around punching random strangers in the face, first and foremost. Secondly, people can vote for who they want to.
Yes.
People can.
hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. You gotta. So you went all this way. You went all this way to not even once, but twice double down on your comments the first go around, all to come back and say, obviously, like we're stupid. Ninja, then why the hell did you say this shit in the first place? Yeah. Like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I had to start because this is the type of shit.
Like I said, obviously,
vote for who they want to.
Like
the point I was trying to make.
There you go.
No, the point I was making. I wasn't trying to make it.
Okay.
Okay.
When Donald Trump compares
slap her too.
his plight with that of the black person, that is what I had a problem with. Now I do want to say this. I want to make it perfectly clear. If you're a black person and you're wearing a Donald Trump mugshot, you are a freaking idiot. And I'm only saying freaking idiot because they won't let me say what I really want to say. You can figure it out. It starts with an L. But you are.
Don't worry, I got you.
You are freaking. If you're, first of all, he couldn't wait to get the words out. He was like, if you're, if you wear black t-shirt, if you a nigga. If you the nigga with a damn Donald Trump shirt on.
I can't say that. I can't say that. Looking at Ziggler team, I can't.
Yo, Charles Barkley team behind the curtains, like, yes, Charles, yes. He starts talking like, no.
Yo, that is fucking hilarious.
You're a freaking idiot. Well, hold on, Charles Barkley. Hold on. You just said,
bruh.
Do what you want to do. Vote for who you want to vote for. But if you're wearing a freaking a mugshot shirt of Donald Trump, you're an idiot because of that? Hold on, man. Where's the line that we draw for, like, if you go past this line, you're an idiot? What about the people wearing, mugshots? How many famous mugshot shots are there, right? We got the Tupac mugshot.
Ooh.
Right? We got what's that dude's name? Johnny Cash mugshot. We got the Lucky Luciano mugshot. There's so many mugshots of criminals and stuff like that people wear. But to wear a mugshot of a former president, that makes you an idiot.
Testify. That's some. I'm telling you, man.
Oh wait, no. If you're black, you're black, because he specified. He said if you're black, so a white person could do that, and they're not an idiot. Only if you're black. And what's that mean? What's that even mean?
Honestly, this is just.
You don't find that suspicious?
When thank you, Dr. Umar. When I hear these comments, I feel like if you're on the other side of the aisle, you just be like, wait, hold on now. Where were you, Charles Barkley? Because I didn't hear no comments from you come out when what's his name? Joe Biden. Oh, I say what's his name? The president-elect, president certainly on the throne, went on Breakfast Club, a syndicated radio show, and said to Charlemagne, the voice of the black people. I'm sorry. I'm just. Excuse me. Don't come at me, The Rock.
Shut your bitch ass.
Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. I thought, my fault. But they went on the Breakfast Club, and he was like, "Oh, well, you ain't black if you're not voting with Joe." Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. These individuals have selective memory, my good sir. Where were y'all when that nonsense took place? My co-host also talked about. No, wait, hold on. Where were y'all when President Biden took that poor family, took that motherfucker? Because
This motherfucker.
tell me right now. Thank you, Snoop. Where were y'all when he was sitting in that mother effing house? Joe Biden was sitting in that goddamn house with that family eating chicken, eating churches, mother effing chicken, and y'all were just sitting there, Nobody said a thing. I didn't see BET. I didn't see a motherfucking CNN. I didn't see nobody blink a goddamn eye. My man was eating churches chicken on TV during a election cycle, and he is sitting there. Yeah, I usually, I gotta have me a hamburger. It's how, yeah, this chicken good. This you sitting there asking him some stupid. What you looking to study? What is it you're eating? Fried chicken. And with the president of the United States, y'all couldn't have filet mignon. Y'all couldn't have salmon. Y'all couldn't have had fucking mashed potatoes and some creme brulee. No, you had church's chicken on the table. They didn't even want to blur out the motherfucking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm blacking out. They couldn't even blur the motherfucking shit. I'm telling y'all, you're killing me. You're killing me with this shit. I'm sorry. Who is hot? It's hot in this room right now. God. I'm sorry. I don't. Whew. Oh my God.
Listen, people can vote for who they want to,
yes.
but for him to compare his plight with that other African, I don't even like that term, the black people in America is asinine and stupid.
We keep on stopping us. So it's African American is not, you don't like that term, but you'll go with the term that doesn't even properly describe a group of people. There is no such thing. We have talked about this on numerous occasions. Watch our past episodes if you can. There is no such thing as a black. So you rather just be calling people black, right? That makes more logical sense to you than actually saying that, oh yeah, you're African American, which may just have some actual scientific, even if it's not American, even if you're not, because you got some that are from, like my co-host is from Panama, so there's other aspects of the diaspora that there can be connected from.
Yeah, but at least there's an attempt to try to.
Yes, at least. And he was like, he had to stop himself because he's like, oh, I hate this term. I don't even like saying it. I was just gonna say black. You're not. None of y'all on this panel are black. There's no black skin. There's no, and you're gonna cancel me. There's gonna be somebody in the back going,
"Shut your bitch ass!"
Hey,
Yep, you know it. They're like,
hold on. Yeah, they're like, hold on. I hate my mama. I hate my dad because they black.
Self-hating black,
self-hating Negro.
Time,
yeah, that's coming. We got tons of videos.
Butter biscuit, love it.
Jungle Coon. Oh yeah, all that. Octoroon, Bugaboo. Like I'm gonna get all the. Oh, we're about to get canceled. I'm saying some other shit, but we're about to get left in the dust because of this shit, man.
Umar Johnson gonna do a video.
Yeah, Dr. Umar gonna come out with the.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
He ready, my man. Ready. He gonna be ready for our video. Who are these two charlatans on the on the screen right now? Are you? Do you not know what to say? Do you not know what to say? Do you not know what to say? Because you gotta say everything in threes because he's got a chant. You know what I'm saying? He's got to give a. Oh my God, man, this shit's crazy. Oh, it's hot.
And like I said, you guys can put on those too small T-shirts like y'all got them on. Get a big size if you're gonna wear it. Don't put on a medium and act like you got muscles. But that is so. It just that bothered me.
That irritates
bothered you?
No, it didn't. No, it bothered
Did
me
it?
because for him to
irritated me,
compare
bothered me.
a white billionaire
Did it?
Yes.
who is in trouble because of stuff he did.
Yes.
Not because of stuff like black people get in trouble stuff that happened
That they
hundreds
did not- that they did not
didn't
do.
deserve to do.
Yes,
But for
they
him
did
to
not do.
compare that to black
Oh, really?
people,
Hold on.
that's just stupid on their part.
on.
I appreciate.
See this. So what? Every black person that's ever been locked up didn't deserve to be locked up. Charles Barkley. What? Oh, well, he did it. He put himself in that position. Okay. So we gonna just let me use a gross overkill analogy. George Floyd. I think he put
Ooh.
himself in that situation. Did he not?
Mm.
He not put himself in that situation.
Here we go again.
Unfortunately, we don't remember him for his mugshot, though there were plenty. We remember him for the knee on the neck, right? But he damn sure put himself in that position. Am I saying that it was right? Have I ever said that it was right? No, I'm not saying it was right, but what I'm saying is I don't care. Most motherfuckers don't care. Niggas didn't care when he was alive. Niggas didn't care when he died, and niggas don't care now. So save me the bullshit, right? And let's just keep it a straight buck here, Charles. Chuck. Okay? Nah, it is what it is, though. Look, George Floyd put himself in that position. Many quote unquote black people put themselves in unfavorable positions and then they wind up going to jail. Do I have a problem with Donald Trump comparing himself to quote unquote blacks? Now he's trying to make it seem like he was comparing himself to one black person. That is not what I gathered from the context of the Trump quote unquote rally speech or whatever. That's not what I gathered from it. And what I gathered from it was that he was speaking at large. He was speaking, basically, I feel like I'm being accepted blacks because of what's going on with this. Right. I have no issue with that. That's his anecdotal experience. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as there's quote unquote black people in the damn crowd at the rallies going, yeah, then he can substantiate it. The fuck?
Oh, we did that right on par. That was crazy.
He's a billionaire. So what? Billionaires don't go through shit? You're a millionaire, Charles Barkley. You don't go through shit?
Oh, man.
Isn't life about relativity? Isn't everything relative? No matter who you are, where you live, or what you're doing, how much money you're making, isn't it all relative? Miss me with all that bullshit, Charles.
You're going to jail.
Yeah, that's what that's the song that you're gonna be singing, for you, Charles. When you start talking this nonsensical madness, go ahead now, get it. Go ahead, Desi.
You're going to jail.
Okay, because this, and I thank my co-host for bringing that point up about about George Floyd. I'm sure there's a number of other people that were highly touted protest figures that were, let's just say, they were not exactly modicums of society, and yet here we are. Charles is sitting here, and he is just bam basting, talking about how men like Donald Trump can't connect possibly with the plight of blacks because he's a rich Caucasian billionaire, and it's just like so you've never had you're telling me that the what he's feeling in his life, I mean in his heart right now with all the shit going on, man's just trying to run his fucking election, and yet he's got people clawing at him, people in the system that we talk about all the time, people of color. Y'all talk about the system all the time, and yet some reason it's only a one-way street. You can only be black, all right, quote unquote black, to have to experience the undue justice that comes from the system. And that, to me, is where y'all fall flat every goddamn time. Because if you just would admit that even if there is a system, that it affects everybody. It affects everybody. You guys are worried so much about this system. Ninja, you lost. I'm sorry, Ninja, you lost. The Caucasian man won. If there is a relative man that's running around, I have to say this. It's like you're asking people like Charles Barkley, right? This is before I finish this video. There's people like Charles Barkley that run around touting all this ho Oh, you need to be all about the this and that, all about the nigga. You can't be about you can't niggas. We can't be divided. Ninja, you have to understand. It's 300 years ago. The people in power did not look like you. The people that's like going into the depths of Africa. Oh wait, the Chinese have done that. Oh wait, the Dutch have done that. Oh wait, the English have done it. Where you just impose your power to be able to run a society. Now, if y'all would take the money that you spend on Gucci bags, on Gucci sneakers, because last time I checked, what 2 trillion, a couple trillion in GDP just in the spending power of the black community alone.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of taking that money to promote actual change and create actual power, oh no. It goes to the most materialistic, nonsensical, devoid aspects of society possible that keep you on the perpetual windmill that your other plightful white Americans are also facing just as much. But you won't admit that because it doesn't fit the narrative. So it's very just insane to me how he's able to even be on this stage, and we know why, because he is a pundit. He's a pundit. Pun for he is a puncher. You get punched. Not he is punchable. He is punchable. He's not somebody that should be out here touting for the black community. But yet, my man's here.
Yep.
Like, subscribe, guys. If you like what we're talking about, we are going in today. We are like my chaotic truth friend.
Appreciate y'all. I hope y'all got Nielsen boxes. Y'all gonna wear.
We're kicking in the back of Charles Barkley today.
Yep.
He's not getting unscathed with these comments, guys. Because if I was a black person, right? If I'm a black person, I would really take heed and have issue with what this man is saying. You guys keep talking about you want rights, you want freedoms, you want this. But a man with this much, even though he is a dum-dum, sorry, relatively, I'll say, as my co-host said, everything's relative. Relatively, he's a dum-dum. And yet he has the power to come on this stage and say this and know that he's going to influence a number of people. And y'all are okay with this man inciting violence on your own people. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yep.
You should be ashamed.
Yep. That's some real coon shit. That's real coon shit right there.
Some real bugaboo shit right there, man.
Yeah.
I can't say
those
so much.
tight T-shirts around the house, and somebody take pictures.
What the hell you talking about?
But I do. I'll stick by what I said. If you're wearing a Trump mugshot around, you are a freaking idiot.
But you aren't going to go just randomly attack people on the street.
Hold on.
That's the only point I would.
Unless they have a Trump sneak.
Not like when people do what he's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm all for people having opinions and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. Everyone has an opinion on one thing or another.
Mm-hmm.
One of my biggest pet peeves is if you have an opinion that you can't give a reason to your opinion,
mm-hmm.
then just keep it to yourself. Because then you're just talking. If you're gonna say that makes you an idiot, those people are idiotic in your mind. Explain why, at least, right? Because by you saying that, aren't you saying that because part of you wouldn't like them to wear that shirt, right? You would like them to, your king points or like, right? Wouldn't you want to change their mind? So at the very least, couldn't you offer some insight on, hey, you're an idiot and here's why?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to, oh, you're an idiot. Okay, says the idiot.
Ooh, Jesus. It's basically. So what I'm hearing you say is that Charles Barkley should just hold a bit of.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Okay, all right. If I sum that up right,
I couldn't say it better myself.
Oh, all right. We're on the
sneakers on too. Unless they have the Trump sneakers on.
Oh,
on too. Now, if you got the mug shot,
okay,
you get.
She's just enjoying.
You got the mug shot and the Trump sneakers on. You uncross over a line that you cannot get back.
Well, they're $3.99.
What line?
Some people say
what
that's
line
a
are you
good
talking
deal.
about?
But I was trying to help you. I said,
you taking people's black cards? What
don't
line?
Really mean that.
I'm not going to go around. I'm trying to make the point. Though I'm not going to go around punching people.
Yeah, that's what
that violence is never the answer.
Exactly.
That's what you said. And when she asked you last time,
my message is very.
You doubled down. So you said no. I mean it. I mean it. Now people
I'm
can say,
telling you.
"Oh, well, you meant it in jest." Well, no, that was the time to be like, "No, obviously, I'm not going to really do it." But come on, like,
Exactly, man. And
oh,
I
she
think
gave it out, and you didn't take it. And now
and
you want
this
to talk to us like we're idiots. Like, oh, of course I was joking. Not what I was trying to say. What I was saying. Nigga, shut your dumb
exactly.
ass up. Shut your country bumpkin ass up.
I got you.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's
Talking some
goddamn right, Charles.
bullshit.
It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense, man. And that's where I'm like, and I think a lot of people that have take heed or take issue with what we are saying in this episode is because they're gonna be like, oh, why are you guys you're taking it so seriously? Obviously he's joking. Guys, here at the Truth Media Podcast, we call it like it is. Okay. This is that bullshit. We cannot have figures, right? If you are trying to talk about communita, okay, there needs to be a burden of performance on those individuals who grab mics and choose to speak. You have words of power, you have a responsibility, you must be held accountable for your nonsense. If you're not going to take it upon yourself and your legal team to fucking take a breath and just say, hey, hold up now, guys, obviously I'm not going to be going around punching people in the face. When the comment was made, as Jagail mentioned at the beginning, this has gone through millions and millions of people. Okay, and so at this point, you cannot tell me that it's just just something you should just faux pas throw to the side. That come on now, you guys got to be smart, and this is why a lot of y'all are falling behind. It's insane to me how you guys cannot put these two things together, and that's why the Truth Media
Also,
Podcast is here.
I want to
Oh,
say this too before you play the video.
yeah.
A takeaway for you guys should be this: always always seek autonomy. Okay, especially if you're going to be a free-willed, strong, minded person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Charles Barkley doesn't want to back off what he's saying. He doesn't, but he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have autonomy to do so.
Ooh.
So I'm sure to a degree he envies Donald Trump for that, because Donald Trump can say whatever the hell he wants, and he don't gotta walk back anything. I don't remember Donald Trump walking back anything.
I mean, for God, he's selling January 6th sneakers.
You know what I'm saying? So
What?
so Charles Barkley over here has to freaking walk back because he doesn't have autonomy. So guys, if you're gonna put yourself in position where you're gonna speak your mind, make sure that you have all your eggs in a basket and you have autonomy to do so. Because if not, you're gonna have to walk back and you're gonna look foolish in the process.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on.
Very clear. If you think Donald Trump is under the same umbrella as black people, you're just stupid. But you know what, Gail? We got big
Let's move
announcement.
on.
We got to move on. We had her on last week.
Yes.
And
Yes,
Nikki Haley.
before Super Tuesday, we had her on.
Why? Why is this guy here? Also, I would argue that you're stupid as fuck if you've got millions of dollars in the bank and you go on live TV talking about you're just going to be openly assaulting people, doubling down on it. Sorry, you got to be stupid as fuck to be doing shit like that too. So hey, man, if that's the case, then hey, fuck it, Charles. You could be stupid wearing t-shirts, and you could be stupid with millions of dollars in the bank talking about slapping people around.
Slapping people around.
Come on now.
A big announcement today.
Roll tape.
The time has now come to suspend my campaign. I said I wanted Americans to have their voices heard. I have done that.
All right. I think this is going into another realm. I didn't think it was going to dive into this, but I guess they could only talk about him slapping people for so long. All right, because there's gonna be a whole nother topic about what this lady right here is doing at this moment. But yeah, is there anything else on this situation that you want to raise before we end out this video?
Well, my final thoughts for Sir Charles is this, and for anybody, think about what you're going to say before you say it,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure that it aligns with you morally and and your principles, because and it's okay to change too. Obviously we grow, perspective
Mm-hmm.
changes. What you said when you were 20, you more than likely aren't going to say it in your 30s,
Right.
and so on and so forth. We get that. That's part of the evolution of life, right? But when you do say things, you can acknowledge the fact that, yeah, I once said this, but life has taught me to think otherwise on these topics. So if Charles Barkley has just gotten old and he's going back on who he used to be, that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. But you should probably qualify what you're saying and say, hey, you know what? I know what I'm going to say is going to be off kilter from what I've been saying for the past couple of
Mm-hmm.
decades. But this is what I think about it, and take what you will. But to not do any of that and to go straight to the violent route
Mm.
on your own quote unquote people, right? And women. I Charles, my brother, you're a gatekeeper, and basically what you were showing is that you're gonna keep that gate as long as you're breathing. Niggas need to think what you think, and if not, you're gonna do anything in your power to harm them, whether it be physically, whether it be financially, or whether it be by the reputation, which again will lead into financially. And I just think that that's just irresponsible, Charles Barkley, and I think that uh, you need to cancel. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
Yes.
no, I'm not for canceling.
Yes.
I'm not for canceling.
Yes. Nah, but guys, thank you for that, good sir. Um, yeah, guys, this was a great episode. We're getting back into the rhythm of things, and and I gotta be honest, it feels so good getting this off my chest. I said, well, hopefully I can speak for my co-host or to say the same. Where it feels good to be able to get these damn thoughts off of our mind, because there's a lot of fuckery that's going on out here that needs to be highlighted. Right, and that's what the Truth Media podcast comes in. I want you guys to, if you guys are still with us, take a look at the screen. We do have our Instagram page where you guys can check us out. We have other forms of media that you guys can be able to listen to us if you're taking a nice stroll or taking a nice moonlight drive on a summer's night, spring night, because spring is coming up. Don't forget to turn your clocks forward. And there are episodes that we have from the past when we first started, where we covered a number of different topics, especially during the pandemic and all of the craziness and stuff going on then. So yeah, please don't hesitate. We have our own individual channels where we do our own little twist on things and try to get you guys a little bit of us along the way. I have my channel at Q Fusion Reacts, and then my co-host's channel.
Sorry, truth. Dude, Chief Moody. Double Hef, it was at the bottom there. It's not there anymore, but it's double A Hef
Oh,
DUBBLE A Hef. Sorry, I was looking at this video. So apparently, I'm not sure if you guys heard about this yet, but LSU went against who the
oh
South
yeah,
Carolina,
yeah. The
and
push,
that
right?
girl pushed that girl, and then Kim
Mm-hmm.
Mulkey was like basically pick on somebody your own size. Uh, and hey,
Yeah,
you
and
know
somebody
what?
jumped out the stands.
Yeah, if women's college
Unbelievable.
basketball can keep that stuff up, they'll depth the ratings for the WNBA. So more power
Oh,
to
for
them.
sure. If it hasn't already, I think it probably has tenfold by now.
Oh yeah,
Um,
especially with Caitlin. What's her name?
yeah,
Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Curry. I mean, Caitlin
Let me
Clark.
ask you a
But
question. Let me ask you a question, and for the viewers that are rocking with us right now too, right? Obviously, this is off script, but keep the camera rolling. What are the thoughts on Caitlin? Caitlin Curry? Caitlin Jenner?
oh,
What's her name? Caitlin.
I mean, we could. I feel like we could do a whole episode on this. But yeah. I mean, just quickly, I think
What's her name? Caitlin what?
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, Caitlin
Caitlin
Clark. All
Clark.
right, so
Yeah.
she passed Pistol Pete Maravich,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think that they're hyping the shit out of that. I think that they're again trying to push women. Again, I'm not taking nothing away from Caitlin Clark. I think she has a great game. I think, whatever you want to say about the WNBA, she's going to be a great asset for them. I'm not
Yes.
sure if she's going to be a larger asset for the WNBA as she is for women's college basketball, and I mainly because I think that the WNBA does not know how to market itself.
Right.
The WNBA markets itself as a freaking bull dyke lesbian league. And you know
Ooh.
what? That doesn't sell. And the WNBA is, has moved into the realm of they're going to market. I mean, women's college basketball markets. Hey, the schools that are doing well and the star players, kind of like the NBA approach. And it helps when you have people like a Caitlin Clark that haven't been turned out by the WNBA Amazonians yet. So
Yo, the Amazon dead.
I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
So I think that. One, I'm not trying to take anything away from Caitlin Clark, but I don't like we don't got to bring Pistol Pete Maravich into this and say she's the all-time leader in college. No, just say she's the all-time women's leader and there's an all-time men's leader. And as far as I'm concerned, the men's record isn't never going to get touched because most niggas don't stay in school because of the whole system now, right? Number one. And number two, Pistol Pete played without a three-point line.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So
that was gonna be my plan.
We can't even count this.
Yeah.
Leave that alone. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it alone.
Yeah, I think that's that. I mean, look at that, guys. That would be definitely a topic we will broach because the WNBA, the college basketball is out here, and I think there was a conversation that took place. There was some comments that were made from MP. I almost said MPJ, like this guy. It's got earned that nickname from Michael Porter Jr. from the Nuggets. I don't know if you saw on Gilbert Arenas' podcast about the WNBA.
I don't mess with Gilbert Arenas, man. He is a freaking joke to me.
Yeah, no, he has his moments, but I do like some of his takes. But there was a good conversation that was had. I saw that. That doesn't mean I'm not. He got sunned on that one. That shit was crazy. But on his podcast, he does have some good basketball takes
sometimes.
So I think that, but speaking on that, there was a conversation that took place. I believe they had a WNBA player react to Michael Porter Jr.'s comments, and I like the way that it went. And I think we'll do an episode based upon that conversation because they broke down. Gilbert Arenas broke down the reasons as to why in his view, the WNBA falls flat on its face every single time.
I'm interested in seeing this and hearing this. I'm very interested.
Yeah, it was actually a really good conversation. They were like, and then she just she was sitting there kind of like, all right, yeah, okay, okay. Because she obviously at the first she had the smoke for Michael Porter Jr. Like, oh, bring the baskets down. I don't fucking say that. It's all right. Okay. I can't wait to have that conversation. Now that I'm saying this, I can't wait to have that conversation.
So, tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm joking.
Hey, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much, man. Oh, rest in peace, Toriyama.
Yes, rest in peace, Toriyama.
Yeah, man. That's shit. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. My heart. All right, guys. Well, we will see you guys very soon. Peace.
Bro, when you ain't my ride, I don't know where we gonna go, where we gonna feel like can I do this? If I felt like I don't know why I can do this. If I said less, you would make mess. You would call me a hot mess if you telling me less. I can't believe I said no. I can't pretend these. You were my baby from 3. If I really wanna do this around, I gotta give and leave, make if I did it all night. Be my sim, baby, every night. I'm trying to sim.